We are back in action.
Here we go.
And the weather here the past couple of weeks has been not so great. It's the coldest first 2 weeks of October since 1882. There's snow. It's been super cold, but today is a beautiful day, so we are out. Got the trailer hooked up, and we're gonna go move some cows home. Closer to home.
Yeah, we decided to move. I've got 4 different groups of cows out on pasture right now. So we're moving this group first because it's been an interesting year. It was a drought this summer, so I've had to haul water to this pasture. And then with 10 inches of snow we've gotten here in the last 2 weeks, it's melted now, but during the snow then I had to haul out some hay to the pasture just to make sure the cows maintain body condition going into the winter. With cold temperatures, the nutrition quality of the grass goes down a lot. So I've been supplementing the cows with hay that's high in protein, and they've made it through the cold spell healthy, and they'll be fine. But the spot they'll be hauled to is closer to the yard, and it is cover crop that I seeded this summer. So there's radishes, turnips, peas, oats, Sudan grass, lots of stuff. It'll be a nice buffet for them, and there's a water hole there, so I won't have to haul water. So it'll make life easier and happier for everyone.
You got really ahead of yourself there, because we are going to tell you all about cover crops in a little bit, but we got to get the cows loaded up first.
It is a beautiful Friday night out here, checking on the animals. We just gave them some fresh cover crop to eat, or it's a forage crop, whatever you want to call it. So this is the second crop I've got on this piece of land this year. So first it was winter rye that I cut for hay this summer, and then after that I seeded cover crop mix. So there's radishes, this is a Paja turnip here, there's oats in here, there's sorghum stand grass, hairy vetch, there's clovers, I think that's most of it. Oats and peas, don't know if I said that. But what I'm looking at doing out here is adding diversity and extending the grazing season. You see I got the sheep and the cows in the background. Otherwise, the native grasses are dormant by this point, and their nutrient quality is very low. So as you can see, this is green and nutritious, just as like I wanted to eat a lettuce salad right now. So the animals, they add more weight and add more body condition moving into the winter. They're grazing, so I don't have to feed them in the yard. They're depositing their manure out here, so that is also less work. So it's building diversity, and I've used this system for the last few years. It's economically it works for me. As everyone knows, the commodity markets, your corn, beans, and wheat are pretty low with their prices right now, so I can make a better use of the land by planting crops that can be grazed and adding pounds to animals. Yep. One other aspect is that all the diversity with all these different plant roots here, it builds soil health. So the roots obviously absorb nutrients from the soil, and in return they give off sugars or exudates back into the soil. So if you have multiple different plants, they're going to give off more sugars into the system, and that builds organic matter. Organic matter doesn't necessarily come from the cover you see on top of the soil, but what the roots give off into the soil. By doing that, I'm increasing the water infiltration because there's more worms tunneling through the soil. So when we get a big rainfall, like 1-2 inch rain, that will soak in really quick in this field. You compare to fields that are farmed conventionally, and they'll have water standing in them after a big rainfall event. So that's just one of the benefits that I've seen here in my fields, and there's many others too that we can talk about later.